Okay, so man, we got legendary OG Lil Dogg back in the building. How you been, big cuz?
Oh man, it's been okay.
Okay, so man, since the last time we talked about LA Crips, right? Mm-hmm. And we talked about how they kind of look down, or not look down on it, but we talked about how they kind of pretty much said that out of town cripping or blooding or whatever wasn't real, right? And you responded to that. And in your response to that, I had made a short where I put Brick Baby's actual audio on there. And then I put the tail end of your response on there. And we got a lot of, number one, a lot of views on that short and a lot of comments. And a lot of those comments, because on that video, you said pretty much, hey, we on some grown man shit down here. And a lot of the comments were like, what? So gang banging is, is grown man shit, or, this or that is grown man shit. So I thought maybe I'd just bring you back in and ask you, like, to clarify that. What do you mean by that?
Okay, yeah, man, let me clarify that, man. No, I wasn't saying that gang banging is grown man. I'm saying we're surpassed all that where colors dictate who you can mess with, and we beyond those boundaries. We are grown men, man. We trying to establish peace out here. We on some unity. We not tripping about what set can mess with this set, or this gang can mess with that gang. Man, we trying to get these youngsters to see that we can coincide with one another.
Right.
That's grown man.
Right. Okay. So in our last interview, we talked about just with the LA Crips and everything like that, and we didn't want to really say this individual's name last time, but I think at this point, the smoke has cleared and everything has settled. We talking about the formerly Crip gay dude, Tony Wilridge, right? Okay. And a lot of what you were saying, you were reacting to his No Jumper interview. You kind of stated that, hey, I didn't like that they were kind of, trolling him. Right. Kind of making a mockery of him in his face. Right. Well, since then, he's kind of dropped his flag, quote unquote. What? Yeah. He pretty much went online and he said, look, I'm not a Crip no more. Oh, okay. I'm not a Crip. I'm not affiliated with Crip. So, wow. So what's your response to that?
I think me and you kind of touched on that off camera last time. I think he was just using that to get eyes on him, or to get to where he was trying to go, and I think he got to where he was trying to go. Right,
which is the No Jumper, huh? Yes. Because Adam actually hired him on as how Brick Baby's one of his resident guests. Okay. Yeah, Adam hired Tony on as one of his resident guests. So now Tony technically worked for No Jumper now.
Well, he got to. Well, I guess it worked. Right. And I'm not saying he's not from the South Side and he wasn't around no Crips. But hey, man, it worked, and I salute you, bro. Yeah, for sure. So,
one thing that concerned me about that, for him at least, is that, to work for No Jumper, you kind of got to move to LA. Okay. And I don't know if you know much about No Jumper or that platform or Adam, but Adam keeps a lot of LA street dudes up there. He always have. Even before Brick Baby and 5-5 Crip was co-hosts and stuff like that, he just always kept LA street dudes up there. So I was kind of concerned for Tony, because I'm like, if you got to be up there like that, man, ain't no telling what'll happen to you,
Well, yeah. On that note, I would. And you say he's employed by them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be real careful, because the guy who you said. Mm-hmm. Okay. He may be on some sneaky backdoor shit. It might be trying to get him or he may be genuinely trying to look out for him. But either way, man, keep your guards up, homie.
Yeah. Make sure your head on the swivel out there for sure. So, man, a lot's been just happening in hip hop since we last talked, man. Are you familiar with who Syko Bob is?
No.
Okay, Syko Bob is, you know Kodak Black?
Yeah.
Okay, you know he a Haitian, right?
Okay, right.
So he allegedly may or may not be affiliated with the Zoes. You know what the Zoes are, right?
Okay, right.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So Syko Bob is actually one of Kodak homies. And one morning I wake up and it's all over the internet that while because he locked up, that they didn't actually his mom, I think, behind some beef.
Wow.
Yeah, so bro done actually lost his mama behind this.
Kodak?
No, not Kodak. His homie, one of his partners. His name's Syko Bob.
Okay.
And so, you know, a lot of people reacted to it. A lot of people had a lot to say about it. But what's your reaction to that? What does that make you think when you see, like, man, the beef, the rap beef, all that is getting that real to where, you know, people mamas dying?
Well, man, my opinion is that when you add it with another person, you get at that person. Moms, sisters, females, whoever, you know what I'm saying? If I'm at it with somebody, I'm at it at that person, man, and that's who gonna get it.
Right.
You know, them casualties and all that, that's coward stuff, man.
Right.
Yeah. If you gonna get at somebody, if we beefing and I'm getting at you and you getting at me, you who I'm getting at.
Right.
I'm not gonna get at your family.
Right.
And that's just how I feel about that.
Okay. So that reminds me, I got a partner who I interviewed on here. Shout out to my boy, Boss Man Huncho. He actually told me about a time where his mother's house got shut up and his mom, everybody was in the house. Luckily, nobody got hit. But I believe, I don't want to misquote him, but I believe it was behind something with his older brother or something like that.
Okay.
So back in, because we know today, you know what I'm saying, your whole mission is you know, trying to repair the damage that was done to the community. You know what I'm saying? But back when you was in that mind frame,
Right.
was shooting up houses a thing? Not, and I know it was always been a thing, but is that something you believed in? Like, is that something?
No, I never believed in that.
Right.
Now, did it happen? Yeah, it happened. But yeah, I never believed in that.
Right.
Yeah, like I say, man, if I was at it, I was gonna get that person.
Right. Okay.
That's just what it was.